Hey guys, you join me here, Snowman86. We are back on Moss Valley. So, first and foremost, apologies for the weekend. Just a little bit busy with everything going on in real life and didn't get a chance to race. Did have a look at it, did try it, but it's a track I did not know, and made it very difficult for me to tune into it in the short time span I had. So, that is that. But for now, we are back on Moss Valley, guys. And we are spreading some fertilizer. So we have all our crop fields, not all of them, that would be a lie, but we definitely have a good chunk of our crop fields to do. Come on, there we go. We get our bag down over our spreader, fill it. Probably could have taken a second bag. In fact, I think we will, because yeah, that's just not going to be enough. I thought I had a bit in it, thought I'd get away with it, but alas, we're just going to have to get a second bag and throw it in. So I should have done it, but I didn't. I thought I was being smart. So today's plan, as I say, is to do all our fertilizers, get them all in and done. Now we're going to try and do a little bit of weeding and stuff as well if we get a chance. Not sure will we. I'm sure we will at some stage. I'm sure our crops will throw up weeds in them, but for now they haven't, so if they don't, we won't, but if they do, we will be out here weeding at some stage. That is the goal, and we'll probably be back here as well at some stage to fill up with fertilizer. So things on the farm are going pretty well, we can't complain. We have a nice chunk of fertilizer in there all ready to go. So we lift up our arms and away we go. So we're going to strike off to the furthest fields, which are the ones up past the dealership. So we're going to head that way first. We'll get that, is it one field I think we've up there done, and then we're back down into the area that we know. We have the 3 fields here on the right of the road, and we have our canola field then behind us at the cow shed. So they're all things we will be knocking out here shortly. Get our indicator on here as we swing up the road. So we have our care wheels on the New Holland, so she's a little bit, I won't say light, but she's definitely probably not as wide stance as she should be, or normally is, so we're just going to take it handy on the corners because we don't want to roll it. We don't want any accidents. It'd be a shame if we have any accidents, so we'll try and avoid that as best we can. And this has been recorded on game patch 1.6, so I think there has been a couple of improvements again made. I think the biggest change is probably the grass textures. Obviously there is changes made in the background as well, but probably the biggest one we'll see is the grass textures, guys. So so that is one to look out for. So we'll get in and we'll do our usual, set up our GPS lines. That should be pretty good. We want to be on steering assist. Perfect. So we're going to just enable our GPS. I think I just lowered it. So we should be golden here now. So now you will see these little critters after popping up in our field. So we'd everything planted, slept the night, and when we woke up in the morning, guys, lo and behold, guess what we had? That is right, we had, some will call them crop circles, but it looks like we had a hail event, and that hail event has damaged some of our crop, even though our crop hasn't grown yet, which is it's a bit of a grey area, because I don't think the hail would have damaged it. I could be proved wrong, but I don't think hail would have damaged the crop in the condition it's currently in. It hasn't shot out of the ground yet, so in my mind, I don't see how it would have picked up damage. So yeah, it's just a little bit of an area. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously I understand that's very hard to implement, but surely it's not. It's surely it's a case of I'm going to say a simple if statement, but clearly probably a little bit more to it than that. So just a touch denied about it because we've done all the hard work and we are instantly down on yield. So it's affected all our fields. I don't know, can we see the one in here, but yeah, basically right across the farm we've had a hail event and it's just kind of done a little bit of damage to things, so it's a little bit annoying, but look, It is what it is. We'll see it as we get through some more of the fields. That one is after popping up. So yeah, we'll have to just wait and see. But just a touch annoying, guys, on that note. As I say, I don't think it should have affected me as heavily as it did. But yeah, there's me crying about the weather. So we're nearly done field 1 already, which is fantastic, because as I say, this is the furthest one away from the farm. So getting this one knocked out will be a nice touch. And we'll just try and do a little loop here now. Just limit our movements on the ground so we're not doing too much compaction. So now I see there is a mod out there called Real Weather, and I'm tempted to throw it in and see what it's all about, but I'll need to do a bit of reading on it just to make sure we're on the right track by jumping on it. I'm not 100% sure, but as I say, I will do a bit of reading and we'll try and suss it all out. If it's something that will add to the game, which I think it does kind of take this weather system and tweak it a bit, so it might be one to look out for as well. But for now, that's enough waffling there on random events that have nothing to do with Moss Valley. So we're back, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. Oh, that is field 1 done. So we're just going to strike down here now, kind of keep to our tram lines as best we can, even though we know it doesn't directly affect them, which is a crying shame. But yeah, we are done, and we'll jump back in cab, so we're kind of on point. So we'll just get up over the hill here and disappear out of the field, and we are on to the next one. So I must check our field info that we keep, just to ensure that we aren't going to fertilize a field that doesn't need to be fertilized, because that would be a giant waste of time and money. So I think my turning point is somewhere here. I'll just swing like that, and it's good enough. We are out of the field. So while we're here, and before we track down the road, we'll do this quickly. Oh, look at that. We have weeds. We have weeds. Field 17. That is not mine. Oh, that's so disappointing. We have no weeds. We have no weeds. So we are into field 30, 28, 31, and then the canola field behind the farm. The grass field we converted because we've ploughed the grass in and under. It doesn't require any fertilizer, so that is a added bonus. So that's the joys of grass fields. When you convert them over, you get your double fertilizing out of the first year anyway. So well worth doing at some stage. If you have too much grass and not enough arable, you can swap things around. Now that field behind, that's canola behind the corn cow shed. Sorry, little tickle. That field behind there, I can see us eventually expanding our farm operation out that way, as it's probably the flatter, well, I won't say flatter, but there is slopes in it, but it is one of the probably easier sections for us to spread out and start doing our thing on it. So that's probably the direction we'll go. Probably put down a second cow shed and eventually probably move our bunkers out there and convert our bunkers into storage areas. Will probably be the way it goes on the farm, I'd imagine, guys. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. So we're on to this field, and again you can see in front we have, so let me just get things here set up. We have our hail damage. So you can see caught a couple of spots there. There's a spot out there. I can't see any in that field, but we'll get a chance as we come around. We might still get those random textures. You can see as you move the camera around, it's not a unison. It just looks, yeah, it just looks random. I don't know. That's a strange one. I think that's new to me. Normally it was kind of a flickering thing we were getting. The flicker seems to be ironed out a bit, but replaced it with kind of a shaded thing. Nope, you can see it flicking there now. So yeah, I'm not sure. Still have that issue, so that's not been 100% fixed. So interesting. But we'll ignore it. We'll stay looking forward, and we'll crack on here and keep going. So I did load up the map and have a quick whip around it just so we try and avoid any stutters with the shaders, because especially when you start the game first time after an update, shaders need to kind of reload themselves and sort themselves out, so it can take a bit of time. But I think we need to cut this corner, don't we? Try and maximize here. Probably didn't do the best job at that now, but anyway. So yeah, we can see a couple of areas there, and at some stage we might get the drone up, and we might even do that after this fertilizer session, because we could be waiting a while for our weeds to pop open. We're not, but we could. So that said, we have 2 fields left to go after this one, so it shouldn't take too long because we have a fair working with, and we're going to pretty much kind of horse through it pretty quickly. 17k in the field, and we're spreading at 42 meters, I think it is. So it's a fair click. So we should be pretty good in terms of covering yardage and doing it pretty quickly. So with that said, we'll probably cut ourselves short here a little bit, and we'll come back. Oh, wrong button. We'll come back when we're flying either a drone up overhead, or with a bit of luck, we'll have some weed growth that we can bust out our new weeder. So that's it, guys. I'll leave it here for a little bit, and I'll see you all again real soon. So we are back, guys, and that to me looks like hail. So I could expect a nice cold April shower, and it's definitely hail because you see it bouncing on the ground and kind of hanging around. So interesting, guys, very interesting. We'll quickly check our map. We've gone on a bit, wrong one as usual. You want to click weeds, and we have no weeds, guys, so I don't think we're going to get any weeding done today. But what we will do once the hail is gone, we will jump in the drone and take a quick flight around the farm. What we're checking for is damage. So I left the New Holland out, hail bouncing off that, so we might run up and quickly move that. We're going to get soaked, but we'll run up here, throw that in the shed so it's not going to get wrecked. Hail bouncing off it and marking my nice paint. But yeah, we will get the drone up, we'll fly it around, see what we're looking at. Hopefully it's not as extreme and we don't get too much crop damage. It'll be very devastating if there is crop damage. So I'll see you in a second once this is passed, and yeah, we'll go fly some drones. So we are just over the farm, guys, and we're going to get this thing out and get going. So we're just going to skedaddle around here nice and quick. So we've 2 spots here. I think I had them existing. There's definitely some fresh spots of damage there. You can see it on the grass. So it's a little bit annoying. We shoot up here, check the other grass field. We have a touch there, another couple of touches down here. So we have a substantial amount of hail. Check our... yeah, there's definitely more. These, I don't think they were there a while ago. This one was already there. Yeah, there's extra hail damage. Oh, that's vomit. So this field, did we fertilize this field? I actually can't remember. I don't think I might have fertilized this field, which might be a mistake. But yeah, there's definitely more hail damage here now, guys. So it's not looking good. We'll get a little higher. Yeah, that hail really is affecting us badly across the farm. So we could do without it. But yeah, that's where we are, guys. Hail has created more issues again. And look at this. Look at this. His entire field. Oh no, he has a bit of it there. Oh, thank God. See how jealous I am. Does it? Is it? Oh, it's not. It's deceiving. Oh, I thought we just fly around. So across here he has hail damage, but how does this field escape it? Looks like there's a bit just there below me, but it's hard to tell. Might be patches, but maybe it's hard to tell. And yeah, this definitely wasn't as damaged. We literally just come out of that field fertilizing it, so it's a little bit upsetting, guys, but that's where we are. Hail is ruining or wrecking our season. While we have the time, this field here will eventually, I'd imagine, convert into an extension of the farmyard. Probably put in another cow shed close by and extend things out. These pits might be reallocated and new pits put in down along here. That would just make the flow of the yard work a little bit better for us. But it's an old yard and we can do it up as we go, so we're not too concerned about it. But for now, guys, I think we'll leave it here. That is us done on Moss Valley for the day. So we'll be back soon enough, probably at grass again, I'd say, before we'll be back for our harvest. So we've that to look forward to. Our pit there needs to be filled up. Really don't like those bunkers, so might have to look at fixing that as well at some stage. But for now, guys, that's where we are. So until next time, I've been Snowman86. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all again. Take care.